Ken Coleman is a pioneering mentor. He has long been a trailblazer in Silicon Valley. He was notably the Executive Vice President of Sales, Service, and Marketing of Silicon Graphics, a groundbreaking computing company. He has mentored some of the most influential leaders, not only in Silicon Valley, but around the world. In addition to being a prominent philanthropist, he is now the chairman of Saama Technologies, a special advisor at Andreessen Horowitz, an advisor at Pinterest, and a board member at numerous leading companies.
Ken is so wise. It's really crazy. I've met with him for years, and I would say every time I've met with him, I've ended up learning something. Something about myself, or about leadership, or about people.
I think the first thing I learned from Ken, I had just become a manager, and he pulled me aside and he said, now you're in the people business. And the only competitive advantage we have in tech is who we hire and how we treat each other. And from that moment on, I tell lots of people you're in the people business.
Ken's someone who I jokingly say has 2 ears and 1 mouth and uses them proportionately. He listens more than he talks, and he wants to make sure that people hear his point of view. And because he is so deliberate and determined in what he has to say, you have no choice but to listen. And quite frankly, learn from that experience. He's a really, really wonderful guy, a brilliant guy.
Oh, he connects with people more than I've seen anybody else. You can walk into the room with Ken and you get drawn to him. But he also has incredible insight about how to coach people, how to mentor people. There's probably nobody who has higher EQ than I've ever met.
He always saw something more in me than I saw in myself. And I think that's really the biggest part of his legacy in Silicon Valley, is he's done that with hundreds and hundreds of people, where people thought of themselves in some way, and he saw something in them that they didn't see themselves, and he was able to draw that out, or cajole them, or push them, or do something. And so many of those people today are great leaders, not only in Silicon Valley, but all over the world.
One of the lessons that I've learned from Ken is to be a connector. Ken is constantly connecting people. He's listening intently, and then he's connecting people that he thinks can help you grow, can help you succeed in your goals, and he's that bridge. And that bridge transcends area of work, different interests, different ages, different races. He's a connector, and he is a what I would call a quiet giant.
As an early pioneer in this industry, in this valley, he has never ever let go of the idea that more women should be involved in technology, more people of color should be involved in technology, and I think that has had a profound effect on people in general, certainly people at companies like Google and Facebook and other places.
You know, Ken and Caretha have had such an impact on giving back to the community, not just dollars and time, but really the passion that they have for going where they're most needed. There's so many individuals and families that have been touched by them over the years.
I feel Ken has been a gift to this industry. I truly believe that. My own personal career, I feel I couldn't have imagined how far I have gone in my career without the advice, mentoring, and coaching of Ken in my life.
I don't think you can ever ignore the impact that Ken has had on so many people in this valley. And it's not just people of color, I mean people in general. He has been here for a long time. He truly is a legend in the valley. People recognize him just on sight. They recognize him for the impact that he has had here. And so I couldn't be more proud to have him as a friend, quite frankly.
Well, I just want to say thank you. I mean, he's one of those rare guys that can choose to do what he wants with his time. And I'm actually just really thankful that he finds time to help me out and to help Pinterest out. Yeah, and so just thank you so much for his friendship and for all of his guidance.
Ken, congratulations on your induction into the global Silicon Valley Hall of Fame. Well deserved, my friend.